What's up, Steelers Nation? What's up, everybody? Joey the Truth Wagner with you. Welcome in to a brand new episode here in the Truth Serum. And Steelers Nation, it's game day. It is Sunday. It is game day. And what a matchup this is going to be for your Pittsburgh Steelers. I'm licking my chops already. Like a dog on a bone, like a cat on tuna. Undefeated 7-0 Pittsburgh Steelers going to Dallas, taking on the 2-6 Dallas Cowboys. Everybody, welcome in as this is the Pittsburgh Steelers and Dallas Cowboys live game preview. So everybody, what I'm going to do, break the game down, tell you who I think's going to win. But before I get into that, everybody, would really appreciate it if you could click the like button, give the video a thumbs up if you're brand new, subscribe to the channel. And everybody, for today's call, I will be on Hollywood's channel hanging out with him. So you know that. But anyway, let's get into this. Steelers are 7-0. They are coming off of, again, another close, down-to-the-wire, highly emotional game against a rival. Steelers beat the Ravens on the road 28-24. To get to 7-0, they are 2 games up in the AFC North. Steelers were a mess in the first half, but they came back with a huge second half, both offensively and defensively, to get the job done and win in Baltimore. Dallas, they're a mess. They're a bad football team. They're a shell of themselves, and they're hurt. What a mess. What a mess. Dallas is on their 4th. I'm not kidding you. They're on their 4th quarterback this year. Their 4th. They're even worse than Cleveland in that department this year. Dak Prescott had the season-ending ankle injury. Thoughts and prayers out to him on his recovery, because that's just brutal, and Dak is a really good quarterback in this league. Huge blow for Dallas. Their backup, Andy Dalton, got a concussion, and he's on the COVID list. Ben DiNucci was just awful. Awful. So awful to the point that he is being benched for Garrett Gilbert, who is the starting quarterback for the Dallas Cowboys this week. I'm dead serious. It's Garrett Gilbert. You having any confidence, Cowboy fans, in Garrett Gilbert? Yeah, I wouldn't think so. I wouldn't either. And not only that, folks, not only that, looking at it here for Dallas, your top running back, Ezekiel Elliott, questionable with a hamstring injury. Earlier in the week, he was listed as doubtful, upgraded to questionable. Zeke will test out that hammy pre-game, and then we'll see if he plays. Dallas, best defensive lineman, Aldon Smith, questionable with a knee. Linebacker Joe Thomas, questionable with a wrist. And the Cowboys are without their punter. So, special teams going right down the tubes already for the Cowboys. And also, folks, Dallas is without left tackle Tyron Smith for the season. Had a major injury earlier in the year, and there's a big gaping hole on Garrett Gilbert's blind side. Get ready for that, Bud Dupree. Folks, you know how the saying is feed Zeke? This week, it's feed Bud. Monster game this week out of Bud Dupree going up against an inferior backup left tackle. Let me look here at the Steelers' injuries. Tyson Alualu is out with a knee. That's not good on the Steelers' defensive front. Mike Hilton still doubtful with a shoulder. Hopefully he comes back too. But Cam Sutton will probably step in again if Hilton can't play. Backup tight end Vance McDonald, questionable with an illness. So on the injury front, for that, no major injuries for the Steelers, which is good. And everybody, another big sign for the Pittsburgh Steelers. So far, no positive COVID-19 test amongst the players after Ravens corner Marlon Humphrey played last week with the virus. He played, he was on the field around Steelers with the virus. Good news so far, no Steeler players got it. That's a blessing. That's a blessing. But looking here, folks, Dallas, they're a bad football team. Bad football team. Bad O-line. They've allowed the most pressures in the NFL this year. Bad O-line. Garrett Gilbert, bad quarterback. Zeke is hurt. And folks, I love Dallas's top 3 receivers. I love them. They're really good, explosive, talented, fun to watch, fast. Amari Cooper, Michael Gallup, CeeDee Lamb. They're great. They're great. But the NFL is a quarterback league. It doesn't matter, does not matter how great your wide receivers are if you don't have a solid quarterback to get them the ball. Dallas, great receivers, but Garrett Gilbert completely neutralizes them, so that's not in their favor. Looking here, folks, Dallas only averaging 23 points a game. I think a lot of that is still buoyed by Dak's numbers before he got hurt. Dallas isn't even averaging 10 points a game since Dak got injured, so bad offense. Their defense is atrocious. Atrocious defense, allowing over 33 points per game and over 170 yards rushing per game. This is the type of game where you can go after the middle and the teeth of that defense. That front seven, attack, attack, attack. I'm expecting a big day out of James Conner, 100 yards rushing plus. And don't be surprised if Benny Snell and or Anthony McFarland get a few positive touches with the football as well. I'm loving this one, everybody. I'm loving this game. I'm loving this matchup. You have a really good Steeler offense against a bad Dallas defense. Huge check, Pittsburgh. Bad Dallas offense against a great Steeler defense. Check, Pittsburgh. Not many blowouts in the NFL, but I think this is going to be a blowout. I really do. I think this is going to be a blowout. Mike McCarthy, not a fan of him as a head coach. I think he's still stuck in the dinosaur age. Didn't learn anything after being fired from Green Bay. He's still, nah. So Mike Tomlin has the edge there, too. Check. And everybody, by the way, a special congratulations to Steelers head coach Mike Tomlin for passing Tony Dungy in career wins in the NFL as a head coach with 140. Congrats to that, Tomlin. Just make sure you wear your mask this week so you don't get fined $100,000 again. Steelers don't get fined another $250K. And hopefully you don't make sure you wear your mask so you don't lose a draft pick like the Raiders just did. But anywho, folks, this game is screaming blowout. Mismatches all over the field. Heavy edge Pittsburgh. I'll go 34-13. Steelers win by 21. 34-13. I'm swallowing all those points, taking Pittsburgh. Like I said, 34-13. This will be a fun one. And everybody, I'm hoping that this is a game where it gets to the laughable point where the Steelers at the end of the football game can rest their starters for hopefully last half of the fourth quarter. Give them a little bit of time off of their feet, try to gain a little bit of that bye week back. But there you have it, folks. 34-13 is my score. What do you think the score will be? Want to see it in the chat? Want to see it down in the comments down below? And everyone, in this matchup today, we'll see who the real America's team is. And I'm going with the Pittsburgh Steelers. Everybody, thank you so much for watching my in-depth game preview between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Dallas Cowboys. It's a 4:25 kickoff, and I'll be live on Hollywood's channel calling the game with him today. So from the Truth Serum, Joey the Truth Wagner signing off. Have a wonderful Sunday, and I hope to see you all for the game.